Alright friends, welcome back to the EVE Online New Player Experience. This is part 2. So in part 1 of this adventure, we escaped from an exploding space station. We fought our way through the droves of enemies that attacked it, and we rescued a civilian transport by sacrificing our own brand new favorite Astero, the best ship that we've ever seen, and we gave it up so that we could help other people survive. So I'm feeling a little bit like a hero right now, and I'm also feeling like I really want to know who Aura wants us to meet. So let's continue.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations.
Hiya, Vesper.
Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. Since your ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
Okay, is it an Astero?
Enabling your station services panel.
Okay.
You can now board the ship provided to you by Air. Try not to blow this one up so quickly.
Okay, so I sacrifice my fancy Astero, and I get a Corvette in
I
return.
do hope the new vessel is to your liking. This particular model is
Okay.
quite popular with Capsuleers. Air owes you a great debt for your bravery and sacrifice.
Awesome. Thank you, Air. Woof. This Corvette will be an amazing tool. Alright, and we got the Neocom now.
So great, in fact, that I've thrown in an extra module at my own expense.
Ooh, an extra module.
If dying means getting gifts like this, you should consider doing it more often, Captain. That was a joke. I prefer you alive.
Okay, Aura.
You can access items in your hangar, like modules, from the Neocom.
Alright, there's my inventory. And a small armor repair. Okay.
Now, let's take a look at the module Ms. Calatrix has given us.
Sure, let's look at it.
A small armor repairer. An extremely useful gift. As you well know, New Eden can be a dangerous place. Well, I'm sure you will have many more exciting deaths in your future. Maintaining your armor might allow you to enjoy life in your current clone body just a bit longer. You can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window. The fitting window displays your current ship's equipment, stats, and attributes. Now would be a good time to examine your ship's attributes. Let's fit your new module in a free slot.
Okay. But you know I can't online this module, right?
Module fitting confirmed. Now, bring the module online.
I can't.
It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn.
I'll send the necessary skill book to your AI right now. Under normal circumstances, you would have received a basic skill set as part of the Air Capsuleer training program.
Oh, really?
The training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
Okay, so first off, Vesper, that's not funny. Lots of people died in that station. You shouldn't laugh about it. And second off, I really wish that there were the normal circumstances here. Because getting that basic skill set is super important for new players. And, you know, here, hopefully, at least we
Capsuleers
learn
skills like flying ships or using modules
exactly this.
by rewiring their neural pathways. The skill book contains the mapping data required to perform such a feat. Skill books are consumable. Once we inject it into your neural interface, you will be left with nothing but a new and improved version of yourself. Augmentations such as this are one of the many benefits of life as a capsuleer. Absorbing the skill book's data rewrites the neural pathways in your brain, teaching you the skill. This process can take some time.
Okay.
We will begin the process by accessing the skill queue from your Neocom.
Oh, now this is another exciting treat.
Here you will see the Air Skill Plan. Skill plans provide capsuleers with a learning experience tailored to their specific goals.
Alright, so this part of this isn't really, I guess this is part of the new player experience now, But this is kind of a preview of the new skill window. It's basically its own thing. They removed it from the character sheet and put it in its own spot. Within this skill window, you have some certified plans. These are for your newer players.
The
So here's
skill
the air
needed to
skill plan.
online your new module is included in the air skill plan. Now, begin training
It's
the
the
skill.
repair systems and the small armor repair. All right,
To speed the
Great.
process along, I've gifted you with a skill injector. It's the least I can do, considering the role you played in saving thousands of lives.
okay, skill
A skill
injector. We like
injector.
those.
What a tremendous boon. I recommend activating it immediately.
250 skill points. That really is the least you can do, isn't it?
Your display is growing rather crowded. Now would be a good time to
Yes,
tidy
it
it
is.
up. To finalize the skill injection process, be sure to confirm allocation of its resources, most commonly known as skill points.
Okay.
You should close these windows as well. Completed.
Okay, so you want me to close the skills
now that
window.
you have the required skill, try activating the small armor repair module once more.
Alrighty, can do. It's
Very well
online,
done,
Aura.
Captain. Your ship's modules are now online. Knowing how to train skills and fit modules is an essential step in your journey as a Capsuleer. But several questions remain. Who attacked the cloning facility? And what were their motivations?
Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have two theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. There's no shortage of competitors who would kill to acquire AIR's groundbreaking cloning and capsule technology. Literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone out there is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While AIR prides itself for being a disruptor of New Eden's tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me.
I trust you will keep us updated on the investigation, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you'll want to keep your wits about you once we're back in space. To that end, I highly recommend closing any unnecessary windows on your display. It would be a shame to lose our lovely new ship because you didn't see the danger flying towards it.
Absolutely
I wish I could do more
toxic.
for you, Captain, but I'm a busy woman and I have places to be. What I can do is put you in touch with contacts of mine who can help you grow as a Capsuleer.
Ah, a perfect opportunity to familiarize yourself with the agency.
Okay.
I suggest you take a moment to familiarize yourself with what each agent has to offer. They specialize in business, industry, military combat, and exploration. No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent that can help you walk it. Once you've decided which one tickles your fancy, as the saying goes, set your destination. Be sure to close the agency before we depart.
Stay safe out there, Captain. If our investigation uncovers any additional information on the attack, I'll be in touch.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity.
Okay. Well, I think that actually takes us to the end of the actual new introduction. So I want to jump back into this skill window real quick because this is an important thing. So this is not just for new players, this is for all players within EVE Online. Everybody is going to have this new skill window. So it's important we take a look at it and see exactly what it's got. So nice thing is that you do have a way to create your own plans. So if I want to create a skill plan, I can make a name for it. I can add in the skills that I want, and you can see we've got all the skills here. So this is very similar to the way we've got it already. It's just more spread out and it fits better together, I guess you could say. And then you can save these skill plans and then they'll actually pop up right here so that you can put in. So say you want to start training for something, or say somebody else has a training thing that a skill plan to share with you. You just add it to your plan and you call it a day. And then it's also got the general skill plans for the certified ones is what they're called. So you've got your 4 career paths here. You've got your exploration, your enforcers, so that'd be like your defense, like your faction military guy, industry, so building, probably mining in there too, and then soldier of fortune, which has a skull on it. That is, oh, this is for like fancy people, so for pirates and stuff like that. So within each of these, you've got your own skill plans. So let's go into the Caldari Treasure Hunter one. This is the exploration path. It'll show us what we're missing. So here's all the skills that are in this skill plan. Shows us how long it takes to train them and gives us the opportunity to add them to our skill plan if we don't have them trained already. So if we've got them trained already, then it's got a checkbox, and if we need to train them or we can train them, it's got the plus. And then anything that we're missing is going to have the red icon with the book showing that we're missing the skill book. And then you can buy the missing skill books here. Of course, I don't have enough money to do that, but that's fine. That's okay with me. And then you can share the skill plan like I was talking about, so I could drag this icon into the chat if I wanted to. I can save a copy of it to my plans. Of course, I don't know if that's just not working right now or if it's something that's generally bugged, but that's something to take a look at. And then also you can track your progress on it. So to complete the plan that the tutorial had me do, I'm going to complete that in 32 minutes. If I wanted to complete this plan, it would take me 1 day, 21 hours. It shows me what I'm missing. So it shows me I'm missing everything, I'm missing stuff in all of these sections. I've completed and when I complete these milestones, looks like I earn rewards too. So if I complete this one, I get a scan range finding array. This one I get a salvager. So they're actually incentivizing completing these skill plans, which is cool. So there's a lot of stuff that they could do with this. Essentially reward people for getting the magic 14 or something like that. So this one, 7 days and 16 hours. If I complete all these, I get a Corax and I get an ample light missile launcher. So pretty cool on that. Mission runner, I imagine, is the same kind of way. Another thorax, or Corax rather. And then you've got your industrialist plans. So alpha miner, omega miner. Let's look at the alpha miner. So alpha miner, mining laser upgrade, a venture. I didn't notice this, but it's got different plans for different races as well. So for this, I imagine it's going to be Caldari variants. Still get a Corax, but I also get a ballistic control system. Alright, that's one I already looked at. Alright, let me look at Amar. So this will probably be an Amar destroyer. Let me track that. Yeah, so Coercer. So you can kind of pick your race there. And I'm guessing it's the same thing with the Soldier of Fortune. And I don't think I can actually create a plan. Maybe I can. So let's say that we want to do... so we want to fly a Galente frigate. So we're going to add that to the plan. We want level 3 of the frigates. And then we want to put... what kind of guns do we want to put on him? I want to put small beam lasers. So because I want to use small beam lasers, it's going to add in all these skills that I need. So gunnery, small energy turret, small beam laser specialization, sharpshooter. So it's putting all of that into the skill plan, and then blaster frigate, laser frigate, let's call it. And then let's save it. So maybe it saved, maybe it didn't. Yeah, sure. Nah, I didn't save it. But probably when this goes live, it'll save the skill plans. It could also just be because I deleted a character and I made a new character with the same name. Singularity apparently doesn't like that very much. But that would be where I could literally take these plans and if I make this floating. Oh, that is very transparent. Oh boy. So if I take this, and I don't have any chat windows, that's okay. That's fine. But anyways, that's our new skill window. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and undock and see if there's anything more with this actual new player experience before we cut out the video.
Now that no one is actively trying to kill us, I will teach you how to navigate in space. First, select the destination I've highlighted in your overview. Now, initiate jumping to your destination. After that rousing introduction to New Eden, it's nice to be in space without the threat of imminent peril. Though this is New Eden, peril often approaches when you least expect it.
Nice little navigation lesson. And see now, right off the gate, we saw the blue pluses and the red pluses. But as a brand new player, I'm thinking, what does this icon mean? That looks like one of the ships that we fought back at the air station. Why does it have a different icon now?
Initiate jump sequence. I don't mean to unsettle you, Captain. You've already proven yourself capable in battle. I'm certain you can handle whatever New Eden throws your way. And if you cannot, at least you are immortal. You can be reborn into a new clone body to try again. I believe this is what humans call optimism.
Now we've got white icons too. Caldari Navy. So I'm guessing we start off in kind of our localized areas, right?
The station that houses your chosen career agent. Prepare for docking.
So we start off in some specific NPE systems, and now it looks like we're actually in real space instead of the V systems that we were in before. So we start off somewhere. I saw it on the map somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where. Seemed like it was around here. But it was a special VU tac and then some numbers. And I think there's one of them for each different kind of starting depending on your race. So I'm a Caldari, so I got to see like an Osprey and stuff like that. Maybe a Minmatar pilot would have seen a Scythe or something.
Yourself remarkably well, Captain. Though there are thousands of copies of Aura in New Eden, I am rather glad to be your Aura. Have I said too much? My sentimentality protocols may need adjusting.
I bet you say that to all the Capsuleers, Aura.
Now it's time for you to venture out into the stars. Go forth and show New Eden what you are truly made of.
Alright, well I guess that's it. So I have everything available now. My chat's here. Got my career agents if I want to look at them. Now okay, looks like it reset it. So one thing that we're going to do next is in the next few videos, we're actually going to go through some of these missions and see what's what with them. We're going to go through all of them, and then as a part of this new player experience series, we're also going to be exploring the Sisters of Eve epic arc, as well as doing other things that new players typically are encouraged to do, like the epic arcs and all that kind of fun stuff. So overall, this new player experience seems pretty good for keeping pilots engaged for their first 15-20 minutes of play. The biggest thing that I think that we're going to run into is we're still going to see some issues with retaining them once we get into these career agents, because the first few of these missions, I've done these before. They're okay. Some of them are a little bit challenging for a brand new person and kind of make you feel like a god after a while. But it is something where the rewards are definitely a little bit underwhelming. And I hope that maybe we see something like that Agent Vesper Califax was telling us, where the normal air training program would give us the skills we needed to do everything. So maybe they introduce something like that where the capsuleers end up getting the skills like the Magic 14 and other kind of stuff, or something related to their chosen career path. The new skill window is pretty good. It's a little big for my liking. The skill catalog is kind of weird. You can't move this, which kind of sucks, but it is a pretty cool new thing, and I'm excited for it to hit TQ, as well as I'm excited for this whole thing to hit Tranquility so we can see if it helps to get some fresh blood into the galaxy. So stay tuned to the next few videos as we go through the rest of the new player experience. We're going to do so right here on Singularity. And again, this is Redline with the new player experience, and we'll see you next time.